Let me turn my volume up. There we go. All right, you can see it's we got a wedge forming here on this thing. It's looking very, very good. All right, looks like a 5-wave up. Looks like you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. All right, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to give you a target for this thing in a second. Obviously, if it breaks this wedge to the upside, it's heading towards our target area. If it would happen to pull down, and there's something else going on in here in ABC, maybe to the downside, we'll take a look at some RSIs here in a second. I'm going to show you the crypto bubbles over here. We'll see if they load up here in a second. They might. As soon as this red bar finishes up here, these might change. We'll see what's up here. It's been a couple days since I did videos. Usually I don't open this every day. Here it refreshes. There we go. Okay, so we got OM up 57%. Bonk running. Excuse me. Here's XRP over here. For the day, look at the volume, 13.45 billion. Wow, that's pretty good. Market cap 60.86 billion, ranked number 6. All right, for the week, we're still up at 81.6%. You know, one time I held it over 100,000 XRP. I still wish I had them. When the lawsuit started, I apologize. There goes an alarm. One of these things are breaking. That I'm charting here for Discord. Caspa. Okay, good deal. There we go. We just took a, well, actually, a lot of us been in a Caspa trade over there. That thing ended up running up. I mean, look at this chart. This is unbelievable. All right. Well, here it took out, it's taken out this high over here. So it looks like the correction is done, headed towards the upside here. But right over here, I know one person in Discord was up $900 just off this first move here. Looks big right there. There we go. All right, was up like $900 up here. Then this thing pulled the whole way back down here, back towards our entry. Our entry was like at 12.5, pulled down to like right 12.7. All right, so that got a little scary. I'm sure he got sick over that. Now I'm sure he's well up over $1,000 in profit. Over here, this thing's heading up for wave 5 up towards 18.6, 18.2, somewhere up in there. But anyway, we're not talking about that. But if you want to join our Discord, guys, sign up for level 3 membership. There'll be a link in the description of the video. You can come over and join us. And also, there's a link in the description of the video for a no VPN, no KYC site that we use over there for Discord. I love it. Absolutely love that site. I don't like putting my information out there for the KYC thing just because of hacking stuff. I'm not real crazy about that. All right. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin here. It looks like a couple possible things going on here with this thing. Let's go on the 12-hour. All right. You can see it. It broke the support line I had here for it. It looks like down here. All right, if you're doing an Elliott wave count on Bitcoin, looks like way down here is potentially your 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5 up here. That would be. Well, it depends on if this finishes this ABC in here. All right, to the downside, but looks like it could have a pullback. Inside here, you obviously have other 5-wave counts. You should. Inside of a wave 3, you should have 5 other waves. If we go on a daily, there it looks a little bit tighter. All right. Usually a wave 2 is a 50% pullback or 382. If we take a measurement off this thing, all right, maybe even up to there. That's a 382 up there. Down here, you did have a 382 down here. Yeah, right here. Pulled right back to a 382 perfectly. I love charting these guys. I am on these charts constantly. As soon as I wake up, my laptop opens. My wife, yeah, I gotta obviously I love spending time with her, but the laptop is definitely my second favorite thing to get on and chart. I love it. So anyway, the Discord over there, you get 10 hours worth of videos to teach you how to start charting using all the tools you see in the video here, the setups, formations, patterns that form, all that stuff. Over 20 videos and a link to the Discord for $14.99. So makes it well worth your while. We've been absolutely killing it over there in Discord. Yesterday ended up having a couple losses, broke to the upside, and then Bitcoin pulled, and actually they were patterns, and then they ended up rolling back through and falling out. So you don't win them all, obviously, but if you can win more than you lose, you can do very, very well leverage trading, that's for sure. All right, now take a closer look at this thing. The daily RSI looks like it's trying to turn back to the upside, 73 and a 76. Just about in the middle down here. It's not oversold or overbought. Just about in the middle. It says 73. All right, on the weekly, Bitcoin still heading up, and on a monthly, Bitcoin is turning back to the upside. All right, I had a target up here for the 1618 Fibonacci extension, and that is off the high over here in 2021. Yeah, right there. Okay, and it has a target of 102.5, right around there for the wave 5. And we've talked about this for months. You guys who watch the channel probably got sick of seeing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of people kept telling me, "Oh, you're crazy. It's over." Blah blah blah. No, it's this wave 5. I preached that this was going to happen. Now over on XRP, if we take a look here at the RSIs. And we all know XRP kind of it runs with Bitcoin, no question about it. I think Bitcoin dominance here. Let me show you Bitcoin dominance real quick, because this is super important. When Bitcoin dominance breaks this this structure that it's in here, this trend line, that's when the altcoins are really going to take off, people. These runs we're having now, pretty much a warm-up for what's coming. Okay, when this trend line here breaks, and this is another thing I've talked about for close to a year, when Bitcoin dominance got back to the 618 Fibonacci and it gets rejected, all right, loses support, this thing is really going to take off. I mean, you're going to see looking for a target down here about 27%. All right, that would be that would form an ABC pattern here. Let me put this back up here. Sorry about that. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin dominance, the RSI for it, look at this. On the monthly, 99.17 and a 99.57. It is finally broken bearish. 99.2 and a 99.5. All right, so we're watching this closely for a breakdown. The weekly. See, the weekly has started rolling over. That's good to see. You see a loss of this trend line, and look out. Now, stuff is really going to start taking off. All right, you got some bearish divergence in here. You have this high, then you have a lower high coming in down here. So Bitcoin dominance looking very, very weak. All right, that doesn't mean that Bitcoin still can't run. It can run, but all your money will start flowing into the other altcoins, right? Like XRP and everything else. The daily RSI, 94 to 96. It's actually bearish. All right, right now for XRP. You got the weekly. Take a look at the weekly here. The weekly, look at that, beautiful, 53 and a 26, heading to the upside, and your monthly, look, 69 and 63, bullish. Look at this one. Look at this RSI down here. Look at this thing. It was flatlined. This is back in 2021, and when it finally broke above this level right here, that's when this thing really started going. Right here seemed to be the resistance for the RSI, came up, hit it, got rejected. It, looks like a consolidation really since back here, rolled over in June of 2022, and it has not broke out of that till now. So looking good. Anyway, the monthly looking great. 3-day and a 5-day. Let's look at the 5-day. Looks good, 98 and 67, and your 3-day. 3-day, 94 and 92, still bullish, right? Now, this could be the first set of waves up here. we could have 5 waves here, and then a bigger set of 5 waves. Because when you come out on a weekly here, you should have probably it right here. 1, 2, 3. This 5 waves inside here will just be inside of a wave 3, 4. Yeah, XRP could, this thing could really maybe take a pretty serious run here. All right, let's go off the previous back here in 2021. Let's go off the previous high back here. I don't chart XRP a ton anymore, but the 1618 is at $2.98. And if we go up the chart here, I'm not saying these are going to happen, but your 4.236, that's the full Fibonacci extension, gives it a target of $7.34. That's if it ran the whole way up this here, okay? 1618 is obviously your very first target here that we'll be looking for. But the 5 waves that we're doing now, this 4th wave and a 5th wave up, your 5th wave, let's see what a target would be for that 5th wave and see where it lines up with these Fibonacci levels. If it's done here, right? If it takes off from here, it's going to roughly put you towards pretty close to a 702. Make sure we got on top and bottom here. Top. Yeah, pretty close to a 702. And they don't exactly go to the 1618 or the 702, but, they could overextend and hit this $1.47. We're going to put a box here. I actually took an XRP long here on this thing just a little bit ago. That's my target area right up in here, somewhere up through here. All right, now some things to watch for XRP to make sure this thing is headed to the upside. All right, because if we take a Fibonacci and get a measurement in here, what have we hit as far as retracement levels? Nothing serious. We hit a 50%. That was it. All right. These ones over here, them did not hit the 702. That was when they pulled it the whole way down. You can see there. You just go to your low, right? That one pulled up to a 618 right there. Even if it did it right in here, an A, B, C, right there. That's probably what it did. If you went on the hourly. All right, we have let's measure this out. Pull it down on top. Yeah, looks like you had an ABC right in there, right here. Let's mark that because that would an ABC would normally, that's what you want to see. A, B, C. Right, that looks like the corrective move inside here. So XRP, that could be done in there, right? Waiting to watch. I'm watching this thing very, very closely. All right, I've been putting a fib on here, down here in the bottom on the 1 hour, and watching for a bounce here. Pull this up just like that. This is on the hourly chart. All right, this thing started to go a little bit ago. It's going to 15-minute. All right, you can see here, this move right here, this first move that I was watching. Let's pull this over. I apologize. Was right here. Okay, right off of this high here. I was watching this work out, and it came back and hit a 50% right here. All right, which made me think that this here might be doing a 1, 2, maybe a 3 up out of here, 4, and 5. Right, that's what I'm watching for here with XRP. Right, definitely don't. It could pull back down here to 50% again and take off from here. So we'll see what happens here. But that 50% level is normally a wave 2 area. All right, right here, you got right here. This red candle came down, hit the 50%, and started to bounce. All right. If anything would take that out, then I would think something different is going on in here. You got your 15-minute RSI right near the top here. Down on the bottom, though, you can see it's still. Let's pull this up. It's still not very high there at all. All right. still right to only about 50% of the way up. So got lots of potential push on the 15, the 30. 86 and an 83, still bullish. The 1 hour is just turning up, a 31 and a 24. Your 4 hour looks great, a 6.7 and a 6.1. Your 8 hour, 8 hours actually rolling over, and the 12 is rolling over. All right, so definitely want to see a push up out of here right now on the 4 hour. You can see XRP's running into some resistance here. Right here, you want to see a break. It's getting into that area right now of 106. All right, that's a 4 hour resistance. And then up here is another one at 106.78. So basically, you want to see this thing hit, $1.07, and it should clear the 4 hour resistance in this area and start to the upside. Now, a clean, something I would think would definitely picture this thing taking off to the upside would break in this $1.08, $1.08.5. That's that other 4 hour resistance through here. So you got some resistance levels to work through inside here for XRP, but the 4 hour looks fantastic. I think this thing has corrected and is going to take off soon. Now, obviously, if you lose $1.03, that would mean a break down. All right, so keeping my eye on XRP. Now, if this thing does break to the upside, like I said, the target I have up here would be, $1.40 to potentially about $1.46. Let's put the fib back on here. Swing high to swing low, $1.43. I apologize. So $1.40 to $1.43 is what I'm looking for. All right, thank you so much, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe. Consider joining up for the Discord. Come over there and start trading with us. We would love to have you over there, especially for this run we're about to have. Man, there's going to be a lot of money made. Have a great day, everybody.